going on, Jaratones? I hope y'all are well and in amazing health out there. So for those of you who are new around here, I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and a founder and owner of this marvelous studio, the Jaren M. Laguerre Studio. This is another request I wanted to get to, and I've been trying to get to her, and for some reason I delayed it. Don't know why, but I did, but the delay is over. So y'all, we know who she is. Let's get right into it. Here is CHANTÉ Moore singing It's Alright. It's so nice and easy, and I love how she broke up after it goes down. It wasn't after it goes down. It was a little choppiness to it, a little percussiveness. After it goes down. And she's almost singing in a super thin fold, airy, hello, my love. Really controlled. This is really controlled, y'all.
I love you.
She picked up there. I'll say it over and over again. And then went to the end consonant towards the end right there.
Hey, relax your mind. We can be free together. Take your time. 'Cause even through the tears, I'll be right.
She's really playing with the acoustics and the reverb of the room. So she's kind of pulling it in and pulling it out. Kind of giving that chestier sound, bigger sound. They're getting thinner. So she's really playing with the acoustics and the sound of the room in a way where it plays with the sound of the song and giving more audible layers to what she's doing. That was nice. Thick, thin, chest, head. Just really push, pull back. Again, control.
It's alright now. Everything's alright. Baby, it will be alright. It's alright.
Baby, it will be alright. So she's kind of using her jaw. Baby, it will, and the lips. It kind of spreads on it's alright. She's really playing with these shapes here, articulatory shapes, to make these sounds happen. Again, these shapes and things are going to play so well into the reverb of the room, into the sound of the acoustics of the room, to the sound settings that the audio person is doing, just really playing well with the acoustics and the sounds that she's making in the room.
It's alright now. Everything.
So she added a little vocal fry, a vocal slack. Baby, I need you here. And using that jaw. She's extending it forward or kind of dropping it and tightening it. I need you here. Like that, right? And in the second verse, she's really kind of picking it up a little bit. She's getting a little more chesty, a little more bigger in her sound, but then really playing with kind of the coming off of it, diminuendo or messa di voce, whatever you want to call it, kind of making it crescendo, decrescendo, loud, soft, thick, thin. All those things are happening while she's singing. And she is sitting down doing all of this, okay? She is sitting with her legs crossed. Now you can see she's sitting up, so her torso and her breathing muscles are definitely engaged, but she's still making this look really easy, and it's not. What she's doing is not easy.
Every day I need to know that you will not leave me. Promise
this is so conversational. This song is so conversational. This performance is very conversational. And how she's singing it is so conversational. How she's singing it is so intimate in nature. She's really bringing you into her, almost like it's just you and her in the room. Like, it's all right, let's talk about it. It's all right. That's a sign of a true artist who can bring you in to who they are versus them kind of nah, 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 nah. She has a whole room right in her hand. So good. She got a little more twangy on the second one. It kind of got more louder instead of it will be. She sung to that E vowel and kind of made it more pushed that way instead of kind of pulling back like she did the first time.
It's alright, it's alright now.
Everything is alright. She sung to the NG sound on thing. Everything is alright. That consonant sound or that phoneme is voiced. Thing is alright. So the NG cluster, the NG grouping of those two letters together is She sung through it. Everything is alright.
When the grass looks greener and I think about leaving, I never go too far, 'cause no one else can satisfy me, because I know how good you are.
How good you are. So she really leaned back a little bit, but kept that vowel more bright instead of R, ah. So it's still R, how good you are. How good you are. So the R was taken out here. The R was omitted. Ah. But we still heard R in terms of A-R-E, but she said ah. Ah. But we still heard R. Our brains are advanced enough to, when we omit certain sounds in a word for singing and things like that, our brains can still know what we're saying. So just because you're modifying a word to make it fit your voice or for what you have to do in the moment, singing wise, doesn't mean you're not going to get the word anymore. So trust yourself a little bit more with that instinct. You know, if you want to take out the R in a word because it's like, man, it's getting in my way, take it out. Well, no, you're saying R. You know, in terms of A-R-E, even though you took out the letter R, the phoneme R in that word, ah, we still heard R in when she did it. So there was a little more thicker chest. With a little more cricoid tilting, a little more thickness in the chest voice right there. You everything. Nice, breathy, kind of an aspirate sound. I promise you that I had an aspirate onset to it. I promise you. It's very comfort sounding to us when people put that air on stuff. It's very calming. I promise you everything. She encouraging the audience now. This is a little church. Okay, girl, you want to go there? If you want to go there, we can go there. Okay. But really, she did this to the audience for a reason. It's all right. You've been through some hard times. It's all right. We gonna be all right. Like, she's now encouraging the audience and bringing them along in on the conversation with that breathy. It's all right. It's all right.
Telling you it will be alright. I know that
That was a nice echoey everything, everything. And each one got a little bit less in intensity and stayed right here. Everything, 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 everything. That was nice. Did you hear that yodel flip? So you had a nice yodel flip flipping up to the higher part in this little nuance right here, in this little turnaround right here.
Come on in.
So she's clearly mastered the whistle tone, obviously. And you notice when she went up, the mouth was open. You can hear the air passing through before the whistle tone started. Now with whistle tone, the vocal folds aren't coming together like we would in normal singing. It's almost like whistling with your throat. That's why I call it whistle tone. It's almost like whistling with your throat. So when you whistle, the vocal folds are coming together when you whistle. It's the shape of the chamber where the air passes through, and some people can manipulate it to where they can make certain notes happen. But when you sing whistle tone, your vocal folds aren't coming together like, you know, they're not doing that. There is an air usage and a throat manipulation that some people can do to make these sounds happen. And when you get to a certain level, you can kind of control the pitches that you want to do, because it's almost like whistling. Like really good whistlers can control their pitch. Like when they can control like their pitch like that, like Leandria Johnson and George Lovett can do it really well. She can do the whistle tone to where she can manipulate her throat and the air that passes through the throat in terms of placing the pitch where she wants it to, and she can manipulate it that way. So that's what's happening here. And it's almost like an ethereal, heavenly like call. It's kind of like a wail, so to speak, you know? So she want to do a little staccato. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's like this call. I keep calling this call or this wail, this cry. But I love how she's setting this in the song like that. And she's really just sitting in the moment. It's almost like she's telling herself, everything's gonna be all right. I don't know, I get emotional saying that to myself. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I ain't gonna go there today, but everything's gonna be all right. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, but everything's gonna be all right. I hope you hear me. Everything's gonna be all right. You've been through some hard times. You've been through some rough times, but everything is gonna be all right. And if I can say it, hold on to his hand. If I can say that. If you want to believe in God with me, great. If not, that's okay too. But hold on to his hand. It's gonna be all right. Hold to God's unchanging hand. It's gonna be all right. Unchanging hand. We've been through hard times. We have. It's been crazy. But everything's gonna be all right. We're still breathing. We're still living. We're still on this earth. So there's more for us to do. Everything's gonna be all right. Remember that. She's grabbing her torso. I'm telling you, there's something in what she's doing right here. There's something in that and how she's crying out and how she's trying to encourage the audience and encourage herself, I believe, in this. She's just there. And this whole song is, it's all right. We've been through hard times. It's all right. I can't get over that. It's all right. Y'all, it's all right. And some notes have vibrato and others don't. Ha 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 ha. And she's using some glissandos and throws, and some whistle tones have more of like a glottal sound, even though there's not a glottal sound in whistle tones. But some of them have a harder attack than others. Some of them started with a lot more air than others. She's really giving some variety in this whistle tone stuff that she's doing here. That's right. Let him use you. Girl, I'm with you with that one.
Come on in.
If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below, then click the alert button next to it so you know the next video is posted. And as I will always say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. It's gonna be all right, y'all. I love y'all. All right, Jerry Tones, I will see y'all soon.